Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now, here's the thing. I see bigger and bigger prices for XRP. I seen somebody say $500 million per XRP today on crypto Twitter. We even see here, if you think $327,000 for XRP is high, you're in for a big surprise. In 2021, XRP shot up to $161 million on a technical glitch. Higher prices make cheaper payments when moving value in the global economy. I cannot see XRP getting to $161 million per XRP. What I can wrap my head around is a $10,000 XRP. A 589 XRP is very believable because I know it has to be at a higher stable value. A lot of people got the idea of a $1 million XRP from David Schwartz because he said if you move $1 million and XRP is valued at $1, it would take 1 million XRP. But if you move $1 million with XRP priced at $1 million, it only takes 1 XRP. He wasn't saying that XRP is guaranteed to get to $1 million. But if people out there believe this and it makes them continue to hold XRP, then so be it. If that's what they believe can happen, so be it, as long as they continue holding XRP. At some point, they're going to get life-changing wealth, generational wealth possibly in the very near future, because we see CBDCs popping up all over the world. But I want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think the highest price can be per XRP? You could put it in the comments down below. I also see people still talking about the buyback option where the government's going to step in and buy back XRP for $37,500 per XRP. That's a little bit unbelievable as well, because that would mean the U.S. government's buying back XRP in the United States, but everybody outside the United States would still be getting XRP at 50 cents right now, if that was the case. Even if XRP was to skyrocket, say, up to $10,000 tomorrow, and the U.S. government wanted to buy it back at even a higher price than that, the rest of the people throughout the world would still only be able to sell theirs for $10,000 per XRP. It wouldn't really make sense unless the whole world was going to do this all at once. But the thing is, I still believe because of the U.S. debt, the world debt, let's put it on a world level, world debt plus moving all the world's money can get us to $10,000 per XRP. And people still laugh at that. There's people out there that believe XRP is still only going to go to $10. That is almost laughable at this point because we see what's going on in the world at the same time. In addition to enabling faster and more affordable payments, the digital nature of CBDCs also makes loans and other financial services more accessible to historically underserved communities. Discover how CBDCs can help drive financial inclusion. Now, CBDCs, I talked about a little bit over the weekend. I said, maybe the rich people would end up on a private ledger. They wouldn't have the government tracking their, transactions. And then there might be a public ledger for the people who are poor and on government money because they're still talking about a guaranteed monthly income for everyone. And I don't think the rich would qualify for that. That's why I always say I think our lives would be a lot different if we got rich while a CBDC is going live. Because that would change the way we could buy carbon credits to offset our carbon footprint, continue doing all the things we want to do. But again, I might not be right on this. And I just like to give it thought because it seems logical based on everything I've ever read. A CBDC enslaves the poor, not the rich. XRP Coinbase, it's time to relist XRP now. And I see this all the time. And most people could care less about Coinbase in the XRP community. Most people think Coinbase is never even going to relist XRP. But I got away from Coinbase a while ago. So anyone freaking about Coinbase not supporting XRP wallets any longer, please brush that dirt off your shoulders and just turn the other way. Zoom Wallet has been reliable since day one. Support Zoom Wallet. That's actually native to the XRP ledger, layer 1. No funny business. And I love Zoom Wallet. I actually use it. It's very easy to use. On top of that, I never had any issues either. And I'm not worried about some exchange losing my XRP or maybe some exchange that all of a sudden goes bankrupt. What would happen with the Coinbase wallet if that was to happen? We see how shaky the whole crypto space is right now after what happened with FTX. Ripple XRP fam, Michael Barr on the turmoil in the crypto sector. I just want to be clear, it's important for us not to set up a regulatory environment that stifles innovation. Innovation is critical to the financial sector. It's critical to the economy. Now, Michael Barr, I feel, is pioneering for Ripple and XRP because he used to work for Ripple. Former crypto advisor Michael Barr confirmed as top U.S. financial watchdog. And I feel the U.S. is working behind the scenes with Ripple. I said it many times. We even see cross border payment talk in the U.S., and it's always a partner of Ripple or some sort of tie to Ripple. I believe they are already setting up for what's to come. Ripple is buying back XRP, and exchanges are slowly being liquidated of their XRP. If that doesn't scream moon, then I don't know what to tell you. And I said it right from day one. When I seen that Ripple was buying back XRP for on-demand liquidity, that to me told me everything that I've been reading now for the past 2-3 years is all coming to become fact. After 2-month pause, Ripple escrow is once again unlocked. And we see here, usually after each escrow unlocks, the firm buys back and locks up around 800 million XRP not needed by ODL partners. The reason for the pause in October and November remains unknown. However, it is worth noting that as part of its Q3 report, Ripple said it owned less than 50% of the XRP supply for the first time in its history, citing increased adoption. And we know now that they serve 40 payout markets, representing approximately 90% of the FX markets. And that to me tells me we are about to become very rich very soon. It's just a matter of time. That's why I always tell you, be patient. Our time is coming. Ripple to tackle $9 trillion market and could serve 50% of the world's population. Ripple is confident that its XRP ledger is capable enough to handle stablecoins and CBDCs for billions of people across the world. Ripple said that central banks will have to strike a key balance between centralization on one hand and innovation on the other. And I believe Ripple is creating the perfect setup for both banks and retail investors and countries to move forward with innovation as well, because they have the private ledger for the banks. Because the banks don't want people looking at what kind of transactions they're making, what's going on behind the scenes. That's why I believe rich people will be able to also set up their own private ledger. Breaking news, central banks added a net 31 trillion of gold to international reserves in October. And we've seen this happen for months now. Look at the BRICS countries. They are stacking and piling up gold left and right. They want to back digital currencies by gold. They want to crush the US dollar at the same time. I feel the entire world is moving back to a gold-backed system. That's why XRP has to be high priced to move all of that value, or maybe XRP backed by actual gold. XRP will be used in the US. They already said it without saying it. Whenever you see instant payment, they have to be using ODL. I believe SWIFT will be powered by Ripple with XRP. It's inevitable. Know what you hold. And most people don't understand what they hold. This is much bigger than most of us think. It's hard to even imagine every single country, every single bank in the world utilizing XRP. That's what gets you to those very high prices. I still don't believe we get to $1 million per XRP, but I do know it's got to be very high valued. I gotta say, I thought Brad Garlinghouse would have understood that partnering Ripple with the World Economic Forum was the beginning of the end for the company. To elaborate, When the World Economic Forum goes down in disgrace in the next calendar year or two, how will that play out? Now, I keep seeing people say when the World Economic Forum collapses, that XRP and Ripple would collapse also, but that would also mean that Amazon would collapse, the American Heart Association would collapse, American Express would collapse. I mean, you can't think all these companies would go down with the World Economic Forum. You got to understand, XRP is here to stay. The world is going to utilize that technology. You take a look at the map of CBDCs throughout the world. Do you think this plan's going to fail? Absolutely not. They're pushing full steam ahead with this, country after country. I would love to see the World Economic Forum fall, though. And it wouldn't take all these companies with it. They have a long list. Apple would go also. And there's a bunch of other big companies as well. Even BlackRock is tied to the World Economic Forum. If that was the case, the entire world would go bankrupt all at once. Think about it like that. Don't know about the ECB, but this CBDC interactive map describes what stage each country is at, and they would inform us of where they actually are in terms of adoption. And most of the BRICS countries are already ready to go live with CBDCs. I believe they're also going to utilize XRP as well. 3 out of 5, ties that have ties to Ripple, Brazil, India, and South Africa. What makes you think they would go with an alternative when those countries are already working with Ripple, most likely utilizing XRP already somehow, some way? But what I'm going to leave you with today is just be patient. Let the whole thing play out. And if you believe XRP could hit $1 million per XRP, continue to believe it as long as you continue to hold XRP, because life-changing money is coming very soon. I believe it all starts early next year. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.